sold your home for $10,000 above list price. How can that even be possible? Well, right now, believe it or not, it's happening. Hi everyone, I'm Cynthia Porpora with Icon Group and eXp Realty. So if you saw my previous video, you found out one strategy to make sure you actually get to keep the amount of money you go into contract for. There are a few more things to consider when selling your house for significantly more than it's possibly worth or considerably more than the neighbors recently sold for. The first was to see if the buyer would be willing to remove the appraisal contingency altogether. However, many buyers aren't willing to do this. So let's look at another alternative. If they aren't willing to remove the appraisal contingency, see if any of the buyers are willing to give you a specified amount to pay above the appraised value, not to exceed upon the purchase price. How can this be helpful, or why would it matter? You see, if someone really wants your home, they may be willing to pay any amount for it. But as we learned before, the bank can only loan upon the appraised value. If the buyer removes the appraisal contingency altogether, it's sort of like writing a blank check. They can't be certain as to what the difference will be and what it will appraise for. So they have no idea what the difference is and how big of a check they really have to write. Many buyers are afraid to do this, so another option is to have them agree to pay a specified amount over the appraised value. Here's another example. Let's just say that you agree upon a sales price of $600,000, and as a seller, based upon the advice of your agent, knows that the home will most likely not appraise for that amount. The first option would be to counter out an appraisal contingency. The second option would be to ask the buyer how much they will be willing to pay over the appraised value. So let's just say that the buyer says that they're willing to pay $10,000 over the appraised value. If the home only appraises at $580,000, that means that they would be willing to pay $590,000, which is $10,000 over what the home appraised for. But that would mean that the seller would get $10,000 less than what was originally agreed upon. Again, there's a lot to consider when selling your home. It's not always cut and dry as it may seem. So what's the answer? How do you protect yourself? Call a professional. Call us here at Icon Group. We've helped and protected Manatee County and Sarasota County residents just like yourself, and we'd love to help you too. And as always, let us know if there's anything at all we can do for you.